Alrighty, here we go again. Good. It worked. I'm very happy. It records. Now I gotta just figure out how to get it from my iPad to my thing. But that's okay. It's all gonna be good. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is a drawing, an isometric drawing or a 3D drawing. And we're going to continue. I'll show you how to do this. So I'll break it down into small steps. Please pause the video whenever you want. I will keep on going with the color combination for the moment and then I will stop. So here we go. Couple of things. Make sure you grab a new paper. Make sure you grab a ruler, I guess, and let's do this. Okay, so I will draw for you over here on top, the top view of our house. So for the top view of our house, I want to do a garden, like something like this. Oops. Well, actually, let's do this in colors. Here, I'm going to do a okay, gotta think about it. 1 second. I'll get this working properly. Here, then. This one is this one. Here, go this way. Go this way. Yeah, it's going to be good. Don't like that green. Maybe this is better. Yeah. I'm just trying to super quickly set the boundaries for my garden. Yeah, around here. Okay. Yeah, till about there. Okay, it's a little bit not in the center, so that is where I want to draw it. So don't copy it just yet, because as you can see, I'm still trying to get it in the place that I want it, and that is going to be here. Yeah, so this is going to be the top view for the moment. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so basically what we're going to draw is this. Here we go, delete. Okay. So this is going to be the whole garden. Then this is the top view. So I give you the top view because it's just going to make it a little bit easier to understand. So a house is going to be like around here-ish, and it's going to be the same angle as our ground, right? The same lines. And I'm going to put in the middle a roof like this, right? Just, I'll keep updating this so you understand what I'm trying to do, right? Okay, so please draw this. You don't need to draw this over here on the top right. This part you do not need to make here. Don't worry about it. That's just for me to show you. So just draw the other part in your screen, like about here. So maybe pause it now. And then when you're done drawing this, we can continue. Okay, so this is my garden, right? So I'm gonna put a house in here. So I'm gonna draw that next. So you can see I'm gonna go the same direction here. I'm gonna go a little bit this way, like say here. Then I'm gonna go up, use my blue line. Let's say here. I'll put this one maybe here, it's gonna look nice. Here to here. This one can go here. Then this one can go here. So when you're drawing, try and make sure that you don't accidentally stop at the same point. So what does that mean? Okay, that means this. Look. If I had accidentally, and that happens a lot, if you stop, for example, here, if I draw this one over here, let's say this one, the house this much, that would become very confusing, because then my red line of my garden, this one, will interfere and intersect with my red line of the top of my house. Now, is that ever the case? Make sure you just adjust one of the two a little bit, because sometimes you try and do something. If I were to stop like right here, see, like if I planned it that high, then look, it was gonna become confusing because the top green is continuing in this, then it becomes weird. So that is something that you cannot avoid. It is gonna happen, but whenever you run into that issue, just make sure you fix it. You can plan quite a lot when you draw, but you're always gonna run into lines that accidentally overlap with each other, which is gonna make your things look confusing, right? So if that ever happens, don't worry about it. Just adjust one of the things a little bit. You could adjust the height of your house, or you could adjust the length or width of your garden. It's really not that difficult. Okay, so then you can get rid of this part. Whoops, see, don't need this anymore. Can all go away. So then we have a box with a garden around it. It's gonna be a tiny garden, but that is okay. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so draw this, please, and click on pause, and then we can continue. Okay, so I want to put a roof on it, but I'm gonna do that at the end because I'm just gonna focus for now on parallel lines. So I'll keep using the same 3 lines over and over, and then later I introduce a different angle. So here we go. I want to draw first a door, right? So just for reference, if my house looks like this from the side, if I'm looking at it, right? If you're looking at a house from the side view, this is this, right? Then of course, if you want to draw a door, you have to go straight up, right? Like so. If you go and draw a door like this, that doesn't make a lot of sense, right? Now, if you want to draw the top of the door, it also has to follow, because if it doesn't follow, it's a very strange door, right? So basically you can see blue stays the same, green stays the same, right? So that also will happen here. See, look. Blue will go like this 2 times, which means that green will go like this, doing the same thing as the green stuff is doing the whole time, right? So that is how you can draw I'm a little bit off, see, a door. Now, people really like things that are organized. People like organization, right? So when things are organized, then there is peace. Then people don't have to stress. You know where your stuff is. If you have to go to school and then in your room it's a giant mess and there's stuff everywhere, you cannot find whatever you need to bring to school or work or whatever. You get stressed, you don't feel happy, right? People like it when things is nice, clean and organized. So that means oftentimes people make things align with each other. Look, if I draw like a little dotty line over here like this, and I draw like a little dotty line over here like this, then I can do this. Look, I can say, okay, I'm going to draw a window over here. Nice. Now, it would be ugly if this window was a lot smaller over here. That would not, you hardly ever get to see something like that, right? Because that's not nice and organized. That is weird, right? That is not giving you peace. So make sure you do them the same height. It's very easy, see? So you can just draw those lines like this, and then you know everything lines up, everything is happy with each other, right? Now this is also going to allow you to draw more doors and windows the same height on the other side, because if I wanted to, I could just do this. See, this one is here, so I can just go from here to here. That's going to be the same height, right? If I wanted to do windows on this side, I could do it, then they're the same as those, same size, right? Now I don't want to do windows there, I'm going to do a garage door. In all these years of teaching, I'm still it's like there's a giant fault in this drawing because it doesn't make any sense, but it doesn't matter. It's for purpose of learning, right? I'm gonna do a very big door here, a garage door. Look, I'm gonna make it nice and straight. I'll put one over here. Nice. I'm gonna grab my red line. I don't like this red. I wanna find a little bit more happy red. Here we go. Yeah. So that is the top, see? So it's the same height as the door. It warps around. Excellent. So now I have created doors and windows. Nice. So I will update quickly the top view. Okay. So basically we have now over here a door, window, 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 door, door, garage, right? Okay. So what I want to do is I want to make a path like this. See? I want to make a path from the door that goes out straight like this. That means I have to go like this. See? Whoop. And whoop. I keep doing the same thing. Parallel. If you don't do it parallel, then something else might happen. Look, I get rid of this. Maybe I draw this like this. Here. Of course you can do that if you want, but that means from top view it's gonna look like this, right? That is what I've just drawn, in essence. So, if you want it to go the same, just keep going parallel, see? So this one is going nice and straight. Most often, you know, a path will lead straight to a door. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense, you know. Why would you approach the door from an angle? Now, if you want to do the garage, it's the same deal. See? Good luck having an angled one, because how are you going to park in this? Like, how are you going to park is so difficult, right? So keep it nice and straight, parallel. See? Easy. Easy peasy. Good. Take a second to do it. Hit pause. Awesome. Continue. Now, I also want to show you how you can go a little bit inside of something, right? So, for example, I start with the garage because it's nice and big. If I want to show a little bit of the inside of my garage, what I can do is I can go a little bit this way. See? I can just extend this line a little bit this way, here. Then I can go and grab one of my blue lines and I can go up like this. See? Then if I erase this line over here, look what happens. Now I've gone inside. See? If I want to draw, for example, the garage door being closed, I just draw this line over here. See? Hoppa. Now it is closed. If I want to open my garage door, I can do that. I just grab a green over here. Now I could start over here, but if I start over here, then basically I don't really have any body over here, right? So I want my walls to have a little bit of a body. So instead of starting there, I'd say like probably it will start over here. So if I go from here down a little bit this way, parallel, look, I can go inside. Now I can draw this one all the way over here if I want, but I could also say, well, it's for sake of showing you or demonstrating. It's not have to be making sense, right? I can also say, well, I only want to go in this much, for example. See? And then from there, I want to go a little bit this way again. See? Look. So now it's like a tiny opening in here, right? So you can choose to go how deep you want. It doesn't matter to me, right? For our example, I'm just going to go from here all the way in till, let's say, here, so you can see on the inside, right? Now, if you draw this, pause it, then we'll do the other side. Cool. So, other side. Well, since we're only using 3 lines, and we haven't really used the red one here, we can do the red one. So the door over here will work again exactly the same way, see? Whoop, like this. can get rid of this one. So now we can see inside. In this case, I am going to draw over here a line because I want this to be like a door. You can go in as deep as you want. Like you can say, okay, I just want to go till here because I think it will look a little bit better. Oops. But that is personal preference. It doesn't matter. This one is just to learn the techniques, right? It really is. That's the purpose. Okay. So for the windows, that's going to be the same principle. Look. You go in a little bit parallel, you go in a little bit parallel. You want those ones to be the same length, otherwise it's going to be weird. So this one goes here, so that means that this one is the same length. See? That's the bottom part, and then this is going to be the side. See? That's how you draw those guys. Good. Good luck, draw those things, and hit pause and come back to me when you are ready. Nice. Okay, continue. Now, I am going to draw a fence around my house, but the fence is going to be fairly small, and the reason why it's going to be fairly small is because my garden is really tiny. I accidentally draw the house way bigger than I wanted to draw it, but it doesn't matter. So this one is just an explanation. So the proportions, that is the size of the different things, are not going to make a lot of sense, but that is not, it's not an issue. Okay, let's say you want to draw a fence around your house, and that's what I'm going to do next. Look, then I can go and grab my blue, and I can go a little bit up this way. See, I'm just going to keep it low. It's going to be super low fence because otherwise I'm going to make it too confusing. Then over here is another straight line, right? Then I grab a red line to go this way. Oh, keep it straight. There we go. This one is going to be also blue. And then I'm going to draw another green line over here. Oh no. Okay. So I'm going to stop. See? It's just going to interfere a little bit over here, right? So I'm just going to stop it here for the moment, because there's going to be like a roof on top of here, so it doesn't really matter. But essentially you can warp it around the whole way. So I'm going to do it a little bit lower because it's frustrating me. That I was afraid that was going to happen. So I'll do it a little bit lower. Then it's not going to interfere with the rest of our drawing, which is better. Once again, drawing is running into an issue and fixing it, right? That is really what's going to keep on happening the whole time. Happening to anybody. People that never draw are going to run into issues. People that draw this stuff every day is going to run into these issues. You just cannot plan it out so much. Okay, so now we have something, basically a box that is wrapping all the way around, right? But we don't have any place to go in, right? So if I draw over here 2 lines, here and here, hoppa, and then erase this part over here, and then erase this part over here, look, and I then erase this part. I'll just leave it dotty so it's easy to see. Look, that is hiding behind my fence. So I can do the same thing over here, actually. Look. Oh. Here we go, one here and one here. Then I can erase this thing. And this one. This one is hiding behind, right? Look. And then this thing is hiding behind this one, because they're going on top. And this one is hiding behind that, right? So now, essentially, I have drawn a fence. But this fence does not have any volume. So that is the next thing I'm going to show you. Take a second to finish the fence. coughing. Okay, we continue. Now this fence is really thin. It's made out of paper. So if I want to make the fence a little bit thicker, I can do that as followed. Here, let's say this is a good thickness. I think so. Look. Then I grab my green, go here. This one continues to here. Ooh, stop around there. Then here I have to go down, I guess. Down. Then here it's gonna have to go back to the other side. So I grab my red one and I go this way. Same thing over here. I grab my red one and go here. This is gonna be green again, see? Green. Sorry, I should not rotate, it's confusing. And continue the red one. Go back down again. Here and here. I hope this stuff starts to make a little bit of sense to you. See? It's getting a little bit thinner here, so let's not do that. Let's keep it the same thickness. It's better. See? Erase the parts you can't see. See? There we go. Excellent. Hoppa. We got it. We got a fence. We got a house. Sweet. Pause. Oh, and finish. Let me fix this. Why not? Yeah. Ooh, this line is annoying. I want to make it a little bit better. Oh, eraser. Here we go. Okay, excellent. So, essentially, we can keep on going, and I'll just super quickly give you a couple more things to draw. Look, if you want to draw like the curb that goes around the house, you can go like this way, for example. And then, of course, you can also go this way. Shoop. If you want to draw like a house that is like next door, you can also do that. Okay. Then I'm gonna go and do this. Maybe it's gonna look nice. I'm just gonna round this corner a little bit like this, because it's gonna look nicer. Then I always want to make everything a double line. It's just gonna look a little bit better. So go here. Then for here we can go a little bit this way. Yeah, there-ish, right? In between I'll do, every time it's not parallel, I'll use like one of these pink colors, okay? So you can see they are doing the same thing, but it's not one of our true directional lines. It's just for purpose of very easily being able to tell if it's one of the parallel lines or not, right? I find that is really one of the best ways to teach people. Look, if you want to do like maybe here is like wherever the where the water can go into, like a drain thing, you can draw that like this. If you want to make sure that the people are able to cross the road safely, you can do that too. It's really not difficult. Here, look, let's say over here, you can go 2 times like this. Then you add some of these lines to it. All go parallel, see? Then you just erase the in-between parts. Look, now it's like a crossing for the people to walk on. Maybe people should be able to tell that that is like a crossing for people to walk on, so you can just say, okay, well maybe over here I go like up, I go like nice and high over here. You know this oval should be round this way, right? So do a little bit of an oval. Scratching too long on it, doesn't look good. Look. Whatever, like this. Then you can put a sign on it, for example. Some sort of sign. So the sign can face multiple directions. We can go with this direction, right? That's one of our directions. Or we can go with this direction. This is the other one of our directions that we can follow, right? So I'm just gonna put the sign going, well, it should face the traffic. So I'm gonna put my sign maybe here. Let's go. I'm gonna make it a little bit longer, so it's not gonna interfere with my drawing. I'm not concerned about the size of the things, I'm just trying to show you how, right? It's difficult to plan this out completely. Here we go. So a box basically goes around, right? And then we go this way, like that maybe. And then let's get rid of this. So now I have a sign, right? Now you should know by now how to make this sign into a oval shape, right? Or if you want to, you can say, well, let's make it into a triangle shape. It's also not difficult, because you can say, okay, well, let's find the middle. Okay, then this is the top. So that means I could do this, see? So, okay, that would be the shape for a triangle, right? Simple. I keep it like this for now. Okay, so let's focus on the next step. Is going to be, well, actually, why not? Here. If you want to do some brick, yeah, later. Okay, let's do the roof next. Okay. So pause, draw the sign. You can put the sign wherever you want, and the zebra crossing and the thing on the curb, maybe, I guess. If you can draw those things, then continue when you have done those, please. Good, continue. Okay, next step is going to be putting a roof on our house. So we know how to do it. We have basically done it before. Here we go. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna find where the middle is. It's here. I'm gonna find, it's basically the triangular prism, guys. Look. So this is the front and the back. So from there we can go up. See? Go up. Let's say till here, and we go up, let's say till here. Then we're gonna go in between parallel. I'm gonna go a little bit lower because I'm gonna run off my paper here. Don't wanna run off my paper, I just wanna stay on it. So there we go. And then I'll do pink because it is going to be this. So that is gonna be my roof, as you can see, right? Nice. Now, I don't need to see the inside stuff anymore, so please draw this and then get back when you're ready, so you can pause. Excellent, good. So next I am going to get rid of this stuff because I don't need to see it anymore. It has served its purpose, but we don't need it any longer, right? So I'm gonna erase the stuff I don't care about, which is this stuff. But then I'm left with this. Now it has the overall form of a house, but it's just really bare bones. It doesn't matter. We're gonna make it look a little bit better in a little bit, but it's better when we do that later. We're just trying to find the proper form, right? And we're learning how to build it. Okay, I can get rid of this part too. Let's get rid of it. Okay, so if you want to put a window or a chimney or anything on top of your roof, it is very simple. Look, basically your roof is going like this, right? It keeps on going like this the whole time. This is the angle, right? So if you want to add something on top of here, you have to make sure that you sort of start with this angle anywhere you want, right? Now if you then grab, for example, a blue, then you can say, okay, I'm going straight up, let's say till about here. Then we can just use our normal lines, our red and our green, so we can say, okay, well, green is doing this, right? And then my red was doing, what was it doing again? It was doing this, right? Yeah. Oh, is this still the same? I'm going a little bit off, sorry. I keep this the same, like this. Then my green was doing this. Then my blue is doing this, see? So now I have put a chimney onto my roof, right? Essentially, this is happening, but I cannot see it because it's being cut away by the pink line, right? So that is how you can add a chimney. So please add the chimney. Awesome. Okay. Now you can also turn this into a window if you want, right? So it works the same way. I'll put it like over here. Oh, come on. I can do better than this. Let's say here. If I wanted to put, for example, a window, I can also do that. Go a little bit up. Go a little bit sideways. And a little bit sideways. A little bit up and down. There we go. And then for the red part, I just go red until I hit the pink. In between comes the green. Nice. Okay, excellent. Now you can draw this one if you want. And then optionally, I'm gonna make this window a little bit more complicated. For those of you who like complicated things. Okay, if this one is finished, then I'll show you something cool that you can do to it. You can do this, look. So let's say in Canada you have this quite often. Let's say you want to make this look a little bit more interesting. You can say, okay, this is the middle, right? Then you can say, okay, I'm going to go straight up like this. Choop. Then you can say, okay, I'm gonna go and grab like, I'll do orange, look. Can make like a little roof like this. Then you can go from here to back. And then the question is, how would you connect this to the rest of the house? Well, I can show you here. Basically, what you're looking for is where this one is going to connect, which is going to be here, right? So this one will go to here, which will be here, which means that this one will connect this one to this one. Hoppa. That is complicated, see? But that is how you do it. You find where it connects to the house, see, to the roof. You can see it gets to the same point. So this is all continuing to touch at the same spot. See? That is how you can do something complicated like that. It's difficult. Okay. So that one is optional. You don't have to do it. Okay. Now let's bring a little bit more detail into the thing, because detail is key to drawing or well, to entertaining people's mind, right? I talked to you about entertainment and how it's important earlier. So I'm going to give you now a proper roof. I'm gonna do it in, yeah, let's do it. Okay, here we go. So to make the roof a little bit nicer, what you can do is the following steps. Here. First of all, let's make the roof a little bit longer or overhangy. Look, if you extend this one a little bit and extend this one a little bit longer, and you put a new green line over here, look, get rid of this one, then already, see, it feels like it is a little bit hanging over. It's better, see, it's a little bit better. Then if this one is longer now, or hanging over more, then you know now that you're gonna have to also do the same thing on the other side. See, look, has to be the same, right? We're drawing things that is or are parallel. See, like this. Now, not only do I want it to be a little bit overhanging over there, I also would like it to be a little bit longer. So you can make it longer a little bit on both sides. Look what's gonna happen. I'm gonna put more pink over here. Oops. Until those two can meet here. See? Then I can erase this line. Good. And this one, because it's behind now. Sweet. And then look, here it does not fully connect yet. So look, if I make this one a little bit longer, then I gotta like keep on going until I hit where the green one is, which is here, see? And then if we erase this little tiny piece over here, then look, see? You have this beautiful tiny little overhang, which we created right here, see? This tiny little nice, beautiful little overhanging part. Super nice, right? Now, also, of course, want to make the back part a little bit longer. There we go. Hoppa, there. Now it starts to look a little bit more like a house, right? A little bit more. You can keep on adding things if you want, right? Okay. So this is the bare bones. Now, I'll give you a second to do this. So I would pause here if I were you.
Adam, and Greg 11.
Awesome. Okay. Now, you know your three basic directions. You can see the green stays the same, the red stays the same, the blue stays the same. Whenever something is not one of the three basic directions, I use a different color. So that is the pink stuff or the yellow stuff, right? Simple. So if you want to put like some brick, for example, onto your house, it's not that difficult. See, I'll just do like a couple. You can just draw like a couple of lines here and there. Oops, put like some blue in between. Skip one row. Go in the middle. You can do some bricks, for example. Bricks are very easy to draw. Look, it's just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip, 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 skip. Half, 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 half. That is the pattern, right? You can do that on the sides if you want. You can also do a pattern like that on the ground, for example. If you say, okay, I want to put like some big tiles on the ground or whatever. It's the same idea, you know. Whoop. Different types of tiles. If you keep on using this system with the 3 lines, you can draw anything in the world. Like anything will work. Just keep using the lines the same direction and it will work, right? You can add stuff to it. It's pretty fun. If you want to put something in the, like a little tree, for example, in the garden, you can do that too. Just, that is organic. So for organic things, start with like something round. If I have like an idea of that I want to go in a round direction, it's going to make my life easier. Look, because then I can say, okay, I'm going to draw like a tree, maybe like this. Good. Now, a tree is this. It's a ball on top of a stick, right? We're looking from top down. Remember that, right? So that means if you're looking from top down, that the leaf part of the tree is going to go over the stick part, right? You won't be able to see this. It's going to be covered. So then we can do like some this stuff. Then we can do this. Make sure this stuff goes in the pattern of the round thing that you just created. That makes the most sense. Then you can put like some stuff over here. Choop. Put like some grass. Maybe you can say some grass here. You just put some details in, whatever you want, right? So that one concludes this lesson. So I want to upload this one. Please copy and draw. If you feel like super, yeah, that's it. Just do this. Yeah, awesome. Thank you. I'll see you for the introduction or the next lesson on how to draw three-dimensional objects later. But for now, this is what I will upload. Thanks.